I promise something, maybe not every week, about tech stuff that you can use. Today I'm going to talk about this kind of cool device that I got myself about a year or two ago. It's made by a company called Zoom. No relation to the video conferencing company, at least not that I know of. They make a lot of audio processing devices. They do create audio interfaces as well. This is a vocal processor. What that means is it takes my voice into it and it changes it depending on what I want from it. So let's say I want to add more reverb to my voice. It can do this, and it sounds a bit weird. I'm going to take that off right now. That's for singing. This is really specifically, for the most part, for singers to use. I'm going to show you how it kind of works for a couple kind of fun features. And I'm going to recommend to singers who sing in public that if you want to use something like this, practice with it a lot. Make sure you know what you want to do with it. It has pitch correction or auto tune, really is what it is, because it's doing it automatically. It'll do harmony, it'll do octaves, and it'll do a bunch of other really odd sounds as well. I'm going to demonstrate some of the somewhat useful sounds and give you my opinion on whether I think they should even be used. So right now I am clean. This is this button right here is effect off. If I hit it, the effect is now on. You can see I have it set to pitch correction. I'm going to turn that off. I know that sounded a bit weird. So if I was to play a song, let me do Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? And I apologize for the missed notes in the piano. Now that's without any pitch correction, any harmony, or any reverb or anything. So if I really do want to use pitch correction, I will hit the effect off. Now I also have an effect wheel here. So I can turn it all the way down so you can hear just like minimal effects. So now my voice sounds almost normal. And listen to it now. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? All right, changed it just a little bit. If I want to enhance my voice, it has an enhance button, which kind of makes me sound a little bit smoother. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Another option. Now you can make this a little ridiculous. This also has a wheel to choose what key you're in. The Hallelujah is in the key of C major, so I keep it on the C major there. If I change the key and turn auto tune all the way up, it's going to really mess up the notes that I'm singing, which it's already going to do. I'm going to show you it all the way at the top. This is going to sound really odd. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really need to go any further. You get the idea. And anything in between, you got to play with it. See what works for you. So what I can do is also show you what harmony does. Harmony will add a note above and or below. So I have a little option buttons here that can choose whether I want to sing a lower or higher note and how loud I want that extra note to be. So if I want it to be something like a couple notes below, I have the lowest note sung a little bit higher, so sung a little louder, and then this note. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't played with this for a while, so I forget what intervals it does. Once I find out, I'll write the answer to that in the comments. So if I turn this on, it's going to sound strange, to be prepared. All right, now it's added some extra notes here. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Now that sounds super strange. So you got to play with it for whatever song you might be singing. So maybe I don't want that extra low note, or maybe I want it in, but really quietly. and maybe I don't want this one at all. Maybe I want something like this. Listen to it now. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't. All right, you get the idea. These kind of devices are really cool to play with. I'll say that if you are going to try to use it as a professional, make sure you really know how to use it. It can really make you sound, I'm going to be honest, really stupid if you don't know how to use it right. I just use it to kind of play with, just to have fun. I don't personally like to use this if I'm singing in front of people. I am primarily a classical and rock singer, and I don't sing any songs that would normally be auto-tuned or pitch corrected. If you are a well-trained singer, pitch correction is not necessary. And one thing about pitch correction is it kind of makes things sound a little either too perfect or sanitary. And it takes away from the musicality or of your voice and the feeling that you put into the song that you might be singing. Any questions about this device right here, let me know. I'll put a link to where you can buy it in the chat box there underneath.